Yo, what's up guys, this is George here. This is a new channel. This is going to be an art vlog channel. For those of you who are new to the channel, obviously this is going to be the first video of the channel, and I'm really bad at introductions, so hopefully this goes pretty smooth. Again, my name is George. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I've been an artist for about 18 years now, and this is going to be an art vlog channel discussing art, my history with art, my progression with it, maybe some shout outs of some people. In fact, I'll do some shout outs today, hopefully for some of my friends, in case they might get something out of this, even though this is a new channel. I can't expect much, obviously, but yeah, I'm just going to go off on this video and hopefully you guys enjoy it, and maybe this is going to be a new experience for me that I will enjoy too. So again, quick introduction. I was born on February 6, 1993. I was born in New York City. I was born in the Bronx, actually, not New York City. And moved to Florida when I was 5 years old. And in kindergarten, I fell in love with art, basically. I drew something during a arts and crafts part of the class. I don't remember the exact details, it was a long time ago. But I remember my teacher giving me some really positive reinforcement. She was like, "George, this is really good artwork. I like the way you color. I like this." I was drawing some city with a clown in it, and which is pretty ironic considering the clown hysteria in America recently. But I drew this clown in a city, and people loved it. Obviously, at the time, it wasn't great work. In fact, it was pretty bad. But I was a kid, so of course it's not gonna be amazing. It's not gonna be the best thing ever. It's not gonna fucking blow anyone's mind. But it was fun. So the positive reinforcement eventually led me to doing more art that I eventually went on till today, basically. In elementary school, I just drew what I liked. I drew characters, I drew stuff I saw on TV, like Dragon Ball Z. I was a big fan of Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. And basically, this is pretty embarrassing to say right now, but I like it. When I was a kid, I would draw Dragon Ball Z characters, and I would use a pair of scissors to cut them out and use them as basically action figures, because I couldn't afford actual Dragon Ball Z action figures because my family wasn't in the best situation possible. So that's how I got really started into doing my own thing with art. In middle school, I was a big fan of anime. Like a lot of artists today, I think, were big fans of anime growing up, which influenced their style. I loved Dragon Ball Z, like I said, Pokemon, Digimon, Cowboy Bebop, Ghost in the Shell, stuff like that. I loved it all. Yu Yu Hakusho. And that influenced my work, and I wanted to be a mangaka when I was in middle school, which eventually went away when I went to high school. In high school, I wanted to be a concept artist. This was my dream. And it still is my dream to this day. I really want to be a concept artist. But eventually, once I got to college, that dream kind of didn't go away, but the passion, the spark that I had kind of slowed down a bit because I wasn't in the best place in my life. I was diagnosed with epilepsy. I had really bad asthma problems in high school, which eventually didn't lead me to graduate because I missed so many days from being sick that I couldn't make up those days, unfortunately, and basically had to get my GED to even get into college. And now in college, I'm not even doing art as a major because of a lot of issues regarding student financial shit like that. So I'm right now a major in computer science, and it's not my dream job, but it's a job that I would definitely enjoy. But as for the past month and a half, or maybe about a month now, I've really gotten my spark when it came to art back, and it's so much so that I really think it's never going to go away now until forever. And this video is basically just for you guys who might be having the same feelings that I had when I was in high school 4 to 5 years ago, or just out of high school and kind of lost that passion for artwork. So one thing that I see a lot of artists struggle with when they're around the age of a high schooler or middle schooler is that they like to do a lot of fun things that they enjoy doing all the time with art. Now, as somebody who encourages art to be fun, I definitely don't think it's a bad thing to draw what you want to draw. Of course, draw what you want to draw. It's a fun hobby. It's a fun thing that you want to do. But also supplement that with work that you don't like doing. Stuff like anatomy was something that I hated doing because I was so terrible at drawing anatomy, especially for males. I'm terrible at male anatomy. I think I'm a lot better at female anatomy. I hated drawing hands and feet. Those were my worst things. I would always draw gloves on my characters, or have sweaters that were super long to the tips of their fingers, or I would draw feet. I would draw boots, or anything, or just not even draw feet in general. Have the picture cut off to the edge of the paper to where you couldn't even see their feet. That's not a good idea, guys. Work on your weaknesses, because that will eventually just make you a better artist, and in the long run make your work look even better. And it doesn't just stop there. Just keep working on things like mediums that you aren't comfortable with, like painting, like inking, like any medium that you just aren't good at. Try different styles of art, try different techniques, try different workplaces that you aren't usually used to. For example, I am awful at using a drawing tablet. Look at this old piece of shit bamboo. This thing is from 5 or 6 years ago, man, and I've had it since, and it is dog shit when it comes to doing what I want to do, because I'm not used to just drawing up straightforward, looking at the screen while I'm not looking at what I'm actually drawing on. But man, if you can use something like that and get good on it, just do it, because it's just going to make your work way better overall. And this is coming from somebody who, again, lost their passion and wants to get that passion back. And I've gotten my passion back and wants to get their work to where they have their standards at. Right now, my work is shit. I don't like it. I think my work is terrible, and that's because I took the lazy route when it came to art. And I encourage people not to do that, man. So please, just do what you aren't comfortable with. And back to that graphics tablet example, I for a long time blamed my supplies on how bad I was at art, and that's not a good idea to do at all. It's not how you get better at something. Just because you're using something like a graphics tablet that costs maybe $40 or $50 or $60, like mine, or you're using really low quality color pencils, you're using really low quality graphite pencils, you're using all this shit. It doesn't matter, man. Just use whatever you can and get better as much as you can with that material. One of my friends who's a great artist, her name is Amanda. Look up Amanda Dragon Duelist Girl or Amanda Lapalme Art on Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. Again, great artist. She gave me some really good advice that I've kept till this day, and that's, I was complaining one day about, man, I have these terrible supplies and it's undercutting my art, and I wish I could do so well with stuff I don't have, like Copic markers, like high quality ink, like really good sketch paper, stuff like that. And she gave me the reality check, which is, George, you can do well with a piece of paper and a pencil. It doesn't matter. It's all based on how well you draw, not what you have to draw with. Of course, when you have high quality paint, high quality colors, color pencils, high quality tablet like a Cintiq or something, that's gonna make things look a little bit better. It's definitely gonna make things look a lot cleaner or a lot more colorful, stuff like that. But it's not gonna make you a good artist. If I buy a $2,000 Cintiq, I'm not going to then become the greatest artist around. I'm not going to become a professional. I'm just going to be a guy who has a $2,000 Cintiq with really poor skills. Get better with what you have, and eventually you'll be where you want to be. Don't half-ass it. Practice every single day. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care if you're a fucking president of the United States. I don't care if you run a Fortune 500 company. I don't give a fuck, man. Practice. It will make you better, and you have to do it, because there's no easy way around it. There's no talent in art. I hear all the time from people who look at my art, man, George, you're really talented. I wish I was that good at art. No, I'm not. I put a lot of work into where I am, and I'm still behind a lot of people who do this professionally. If I wanted to be where they are, I need to keep practicing and practicing. And one quote I hear a lot from a lot of artists and a lot of people who are in the industry is that every artist has about 1,000 really shitty drawings. Get those 1,000 drawings out of the way, and then you'll get to where you want to be. That's when things will get good. And there's plenty of stuff that will teach you where to go. Obviously, you can go to art school, but for me, I don't have the money for that. So what I did was, I'm learning on my own. You can learn on YouTube, you can learn from books, you can learn from tutorials on Patreon. There's so much you can look just by going online. There's also art classes that you can take at your in town and cities. You just have to look it up, and you can find stuff like that. And you will get better by doing all that stuff. It's just that simple, guys. Of course, it's not going to be easy. Nothing is easy when it takes hard work. But it will be beneficial to the people who really just want to get better. When it comes to the people who aren't necessarily passionate about their art anymore, they've lost that passion, really think about if it's fun for you or not. I would never suggest for an artist to never draw again. That's something I would never suggest. I was in that mindset. And I'm getting a little bit choked up talking about it because it was something that I almost considered. But never think, man, I quit. This sucks. I'm not good. It's not fun anymore. That's it. If you really just don't like art anymore, maybe suggest to yourself, maybe I should stop. But if you are somebody who wants to be a great artist, that wants to do this great stuff, but just doesn't have that passion, that spark that you did before, look at media, look at TV, look at YouTube videos, look at other artists' work. I'm not saying to copy work, I'm just saying to get influenced by that work. And there's a big difference, and I might go over that in another video, but again, look at movies, look at books, comic books, manga, anything, man, and you will be influenced to keep working. That's what I did. I looked at my other friends' work, and I'm like, man, I want to get that good. I want to get back to where I was before, and I also want to get even further. And that's what made me really want to pursue art again, and I really want to do that. And this video is more not for you guys, because although if this helps anybody, awesome. I'm so happy if I could help somebody. But this is more towards telling myself, as an artist, you need to continue. You need to keep going on that grind. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to come easy to you. A lot of people may see your art and be like, man, that shit sucks. Man, I've seen better. Man, it could be so much better. And I know it can, and I know it sucks, and I know you've probably seen better, but my stuff will get better. It's gonna take some time. I think I'm gonna end the video there, guys. So thank you so much for anybody who watched through this entire video. This is again my first video on my YouTube channel, or this YouTube channel. If you like gameplay, I have a YouTube channel called Seif the Dankless, where I do Dark Souls and Street Fighter gameplay for people who like that stupid shit. Also, if you want to follow my art page, I will leave the Instagram link below to where you can follow my work. I post there almost every day regarding random shit regarding art. If it's something I drew at school, if it's something that is a doodle or study that I've been doing. Currently I'm doing a hand study where almost every day I'll be drawing hands and trying to master that. Then I'll go to feet, then I'll go to other parts of the anatomy. I might just go to full anatomy period, and then that's how you improve. And for some shout outs now, because I love the art community, I love my friends who do artwork, I'll give some shout outs to some of my favorite artists that are my friends. Again, one of the people that gave me a talking to a couple years ago, who was a great artist, Amanda Lapalme. She's amazing. Check her out. I will link her page in the description. Another artist that is a longtime friend, her name is Abby, AbbieStabbies on Facebook. She's a great artist, amazing talent from the UK. Check her work out. Very unique style, and I love her work. She's been drawing for years. Please check her out. Next is one of my best friends. Her name is Jasmine, Diana. She is a great artist. Again, unique style, very Western style. A lot of influences from certain anime like Sailor Moon. She has her own unique pastel-y, heavy pastel, colorful style that I really enjoy looking at, because I've never seen stuff like that from many artists. It's not very common. But yeah, her work's awesome. Please check her out. She's a wonderful person, so please. And finally, the last person I will shout out is a high school friend named Kilbert, aka Slash. He is a great artist. Doesn't post too much, and that sucks, man, because your art is fucking amazing, but I don't see you post too much of it, which is weird. He's a great artist. Again, check his stuff out. Awesome stuff. Very manga heavy style. I enjoy looking at his work when he posts it, when he does it. It's phenomenal. Yeah, so that's the shout outs, and thank you for watching this video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.